Well, black and gold is the watchword for today's webisode, and it's just beautiful, and from Crafter's Companion.
It's a beautiful new black and gold collection. Black and gold glitter, black and gold foil. You've got transfers, cutting dies,
embossing folders,
right.
Lots of stuff, and we're going to show it all to you. Come play with us. Well, here's everything, but we've actually divided it into two different collections.
Right.
So this is the first one. So I'm going to bring the second one over, and we'll show that to you in a second.
So we'll start with this first beautiful black and gold collection.
And this luxury foiled cardstock. There's 24 sheets, and there are 8 different designs.
Right. So you're going to get 3 of each design. It's got that gorgeous gold foiling on black cardstock.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So there's 24 sheets, as we said.
Right.
There are 2 cutting dies, this gorgeous bow and love. And then we have 16 sheets of glitter. Now, glitter in the gold and in the black.
Right.
And these are all A4 sizes. So that's a little over 8.5 by 11.
So quite a bit. And really, there are 3 metal cutting dies in here. So you're going to get 3 dies in that one with the bow. And we'll show you how to put that together.
And our first project is a scrapbook page. So scrapbookers, please never feel that things are not for you, because boy, they so are. And you can see, number 1, here is that cardstock cut into pieces, overlapped, just really striking on black cardstock.
Just really beautiful. You've got the photo matted on the black glitter and the gold glitter, so back and forth.
Yeah,
and just beautiful.
Something I want to tell you about the solid color is that you can see it's sparkly. It's not in your face holographic, and it is slightly bumpy, but not terribly. So just, you know, that's kind of what you're getting.
It's got a texture. It feels kind of smooth, but it does have a bit of a texture. But it's just beautiful. I like the real fine look. And I really love that bow. So the bow was created using the cutting dies. So one cutting die will cut out this outer shape of the bow like this. And let me show you what happens after you've got this. You're going to fold that back, but I like to sort of get it ready by sort of rolling it between my fingers and my thumb. I want to sort of curl it a little bit, and you're going to do that on both sides of that bow. It can bend too, but when you're done, it's going to look
that way it won't fold.
Right, so it won't fold quite as much. It might do it a little bit, but you can spend some time really getting that curled. And then you're going to put them back just like this. So we're going to get both sides of that bow back, and then you'll take this little strip, and I'm just holding them in place. I would zot them or I would glue them in place. That creates that bow. And then Debbie took a strip of the black glitter and just wrapped it around the center. So place it in the center, fold the ends around to the back, and you have that beautiful
And that's
bow.
what it looks like. And this is the love cutting die that we showed you. So very scrolly and pretty. And that completes this page. Just one gorgeous photo and a little bit of journaling, and you're done.
Just a little bit of black and gold, and it makes it look super elegant.
Now, we've shown you kind of the plain bow
and
that beautiful love. And here is the scroll work one that is also part of that die.
So this is going to be the same process, but now you've got this piece cut out as well as this piece. And this one uses 2 dies. It has this great lace die for the center, and then the outer die that cuts out this outer shape. Put them together, you've got that. And then all you have to do is stack these on top of each other before you start folding your bows back.
And you also have the tails of the bow, so that's right there. And this is one of the papers that's in the collection, and just cut right along the edge to do this cutaway card. And on the inside, oh my, look at that.
So lots of those little tails around here. And these pieces, I just want to show you, this is the piece Debbie was working with. She took that cardstock and she just cut out the little stars to use them as flowers or stars.
Kind of looks like flowers, yes. Very pretty. So you can see that black and gold theme is going along. Well, I've got another. And look at this. So this is a gatefold called More of Those Tails. So you don't have to think of them as only for ribbons.
And this is a belly band. I know you're trying to open
the
card.
I was. You're right. You're right. Thank you.
So Debbie created that. She die cut the love, placed it on top, and matted it with those glitter papers put the tails on both ends of it, and created a belly band.
And here's the gatefold card with I love you on the inside. Now this is Dazzle's, and another little piece that's been cut out. So very striking.
I like the dots, so that's really fun, nice and bright.
And the belly band just slips right on, just like so.
Easy to create with just a strip of cardstock. It's going to go all the way around the back. So that's fun.
Now we're going to move into the second bundle, and that has some different things. It's got an embossing folder, and this is a 5x7. Because it's an all-over pattern, if your cards are smaller than that, you don't have to worry because you can use it also.
Right, absolutely. You can cut that into strips after you emboss your cardstock, and it will emboss this very nicely.
Now there's 30 sheets of gold, and the gold is in a mirror and also in a matte, and these again are A4 size. The thing that's different are these foil transfers. Now these are using a pressure, not a heat or not an adhesive. It's just pressure onto the sheets. You get 6 sheets in this pack.
So you're getting over 80 transferable images, and a lot of them are sentiments. I love that about this. There are lots of sentiments, so you don't run out of sentiments.
And then the kind of foil that you use is this type of foil, and it comes in, guess what? Gold and black.
Right, and you get 2 rolls in there. They're 6 inches wide, and each one is 6 feet long.
Okay, so lots of stuff. Well, what might you do? I'm sure you're asking. Well, how about this? Now, here is that embossing folder, and look how gorgeous that is.
So it works great on that matte gold cardstock, but have you noticed she also used it on the burgundy or red suede that's on it? So just beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
So it works on suede, and then you have those transferred images.
So this is one, and this is another.
This is several. So this is 1, 2, 3 here, and 1 here. So they're all on there, and it starts by cutting out what you want to use from those
the sheet.
From those sheets. So you get a 6-inch by 6-inch sheet with all of these sentiments. I cut out this one, and I've got a piece of the gold matte cardstock. Now I know I want it to be right there, so I'm ready to go there, but I also need to have a piece of the foil. So I've got the black foil cut out, and that's ready here. It comes, by the way, with a little wooden applicator. It's like a popsicle stick.
Yes, it is.
That you can use. So when you do this, I have to show you, and I think I did this the last time we did a collection with the foil transfers. You don't just want to set it down and start rubbing on it because it has plastic protection on the back. So remove that, or you're not going to get anywhere when you start trying to rub that.
And that's protecting the adhesive that's actually there.
It's a clear adhesive, and that is what you're going to transfer to this cardstock. The other thing that I learned, and I kind of press it down so it will stay in place, is I like to put this right back on top because that's a black silkscreen image on there. It's ink, and if I start moving this around on it, it's going to remove that black ink, and it might get on my card or whatever I'm working on. So I just start rubbing, and I've got this laid down sort of flat, and I'm going to make sure that I get all over that the sentiment back there. And it's when you're doing it, you can't really see what's going on underneath until you're done. So just make sure that you've hit every little area, and I might even turn it sideways and press just a little bit more to make sure I'm not missing anything. Then I'm going to get that out of the way, and I'm going to lift up this piece, and it's a little bit difficult to see, but it has transferred. You can sort of see that glue on there.
Yeah, you can.
And now I'm going to place the foil on. The important part of this is the side, this is what I want. I want to see that black. Don't turn it over and put the black down on it because there's a protective coating here. It's actually the back that I want to place onto my image. You want to be looking at the color that you want. I'm going to start by sort of rubbing it on with my fingers just a little bit, and then again transferring it with this foil. And you can sort of see it going. It goes really quickly. You don't have to do much to get it transferred.
Because that adhesive will take care of it.
That's right, but you want to make sure that you go all over to make sure that it gets the whole thing. Now, I don't actually have to see it transfer off completely this way, but it kind of helps to know that I've hit it all. I'm going to go ahead and stop and remove and there you go.
Very pretty.
It
yes.
is beautiful.
It's just how it was supposed to be.
Okay.
And beautiful. Okay.
And easy to do.
On this one, as you said, there are 3, and I can see that now. And the cherish, and just kind of cut an edge there.
Right.
And then on the inside, wow, there's 3 more, and a piece of the embossing folder.
Right.
So really pretty. The black and gold is just very striking. But I do like the burgundy suede in there too.
That's nice.
Really nice. Well, here is another. You can really see the embossing folder on this one.
And this one has been used with, after it was embossed on the gold, then a StazOn ink pad was brushed across the top of the embossing folder.
That's the black that you're seeing.
Right, to see that black.
And then this is again 1, 2, 3 of the pieces.
So this was a transferred, you use the same process, you transfer those images, but you use the gold foil, and when you use it on black, it stands out
very
so
stunning.
beautifully. Right.
And on the inside, very pretty. So more of the foiling and the dream and some stars.
I will mention, in these sets we're talking about this, this is the smooth cardstock, smooth mirror, smooth matte finish. I don't think that the transfers would work on the glitter finish.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's not something that we tried.
Yeah.
I don't think it would work, but you're welcome to try it if you want to.
Now, if you want to make your own cards, this is a center step, our most popular card. We do have a template so that you can make that out of black cardstock, and this is what the center step template is, so you can see.
Simple to do. I mean, gosh, if we open it up all the way, so it's just one piece of cardstock, so follow the pattern on the template to see how to do that.
And you can see that there's another piece right here that was embossed. And hit then with what?
With metallic gilding polish. Really simple to do because it comes with this sponge. Make sure you clean this out after every use so that we'll use again and again. And then you're just, going to pick up a little bit of that gilding polish and just rub it around on top of your embossing folder.
Very pretty.
Embossed piece.
Pretty, yes.
Not on the embossing folder, on the embossed cardstock.
Imagine is one of the transfers, as is the little flourish down there.
And I love the foiled fancies used here.
They were songbirds.
Nice, and it was sanded just a little bit so you could see some of the silver.
So you can see that on the front, a little bit on each of the side flaps, and then on the inside, just more pieces of it, and just beautiful.
So very striking. It's a really striking and impressive look.
I think you could get hooked on gold and black. What do you think?
It's easy to do. I don't even see any white cardstock in there. It's so nice, and it's very impressive.
All black and gold, and I don't know about you, but I'm sold on it. We'll see you next week.